The sun can disappear, the moon can turn red, and both happen because of one incredible cosmic alignment. These events are called eclipses, and they come in two main types, solar and lunar. But here's the weird part. If the sun, earth, and moon line up every month, why don't we get an eclipse every month? Let's start with the one that looks the most dramatic, the solar eclipse. A solar eclipse happens when the moon moves between Earth and the sun, blocking some or all of the sun's light from reaching parts of Earth. But solar eclipses actually come in different forms. During a total solar eclipse, the moon completely covers the visible disk of the sun. For a brief time, the sky can become noticeably darker, and the sun's outer atmosphere, the corona, becomes visible. Then, there's a partial solar eclipse, where the moon only covers part of the sun. And finally, there's an annular eclipse. That's when the moon passes in front of the sun, but appears slightly too small to completely cover it. So instead of total darkness, you get a brilliant ring of sunlight around the moon. And here's something important. You should never look directly at the sun during a solar eclipse without proper eye protection. But now I want you to think about something. If the moon can block the sun from Earth, what happens when Earth gets in the way instead? That's where lunar eclipses come in. During a lunar eclipse, Earth moves between the sun and the moon. So the order is reversed. Sun, Earth, Moon. Earth blocks sunlight from reaching the moon, causing Earth's shadow to fall across the lunar surface. And unlike a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse can be seen from a much larger portion of Earth, as long as it's nighttime where you are, and the moon is above the horizon. Lunar eclipses can also be total, partial, or penumbral. During a total lunar eclipse, the entire moon passes through Earth's darkest central shadow, and that's when something incredible can happen. The moon can appear red or orange. That's because some sunlight passes through Earth's atmosphere before reaching the moon. Earth's atmosphere scatters away much of the blue light, while more reddish light continues through and illuminates the moon. A partial lunar eclipse happens when only part of the moon enters Earth's darkest shadow. And during a penumbral lunar eclipse, the moon passes through the outer part of Earth's shadow, causing a much subtler dimming. Now here's the part that makes eclipses especially interesting. You might be thinking, the moon goes around Earth every month, so shouldn't we get an eclipse every month? And technically, that sounds like it should work, but there's a problem. The moon's orbit is tilted. Most months, the moon passes slightly above or below the exact alignment needed for an eclipse. For an eclipse to happen, the sun, Earth, and moon have to line up closely enough for one body's shadow to fall on another. That only happens when the moon reaches the right points in its orbit. So whether you're watching the moon turn red during a lunar eclipse, or watching the sun disappear behind the moon during a solar eclipse, you're actually watching three worlds line up across millions of kilometers of space. And the next time you see an eclipse, remember, solar eclipse, the moon's shadow reaches Earth. Lunar eclipse, Earth's shadow reaches the moon. Pretty cool, right? So tell me in the comments, would you rather experience a total solar eclipse or a total lunar eclipse?